Sorry, I'll fail if I miss to welcome our principal, Dr. Prashant Shetty, to welcome to this program. Dr. Prashant Shetty, the principal of our SDM College of Yoga and Naturopathy, is the key person in all the development and progress of this institution, and is the key person and instrumental in organizing this great event, the 5-day International Conference on Yoga and Naturopathy. On behalf of all the delegates and participants, I welcome Dr. Prashant Shetty to this 5-day International Yoga and Conference. Thank you.
I also extend my heartfelt welcome to Shri Shreyas Kumar, Director of Project, SDM Educational Society. A warm welcome to you, sir. Now I request Pradhan Kumar to come forward and give a bouquet to our beloved principal, a man behind this event, Dr. Prashant Shetty. I request Pradhan Kumar sir, manager of SDM College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences, to welcome Shri Shreyas sir for the function. Moving forward, we now come to the most awaited moment of the day, the formal inauguration of 3rd International Conference on Yoga and Naturopathy. I request Paramapuchya Rajashri Dr. D. Virendra Hegde ji to come forward and inaugurate this 3rd International Conference. And I'll also request all the dignitaries on the dais to join Paramapuchya Rajashri Dr. D. Virendra Hegde ji on this auspicious moment. Let this inauguration mark the beginning of transformative journey towards health, harmony and holistic living.
कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं
Thank you all.
It is with immense and heartful respect and admiration that we now arrive at the presentation of Lifetime Achievement Award. Today, we honor a visionary, a scholar, a teacher, and a spiritual scientist, Dr. H.R. Nagendra ji, whose life stands as a powerful testament to union of ancient wisdom and modern science. Born in Karnataka in 1943, Dr. Nagendra ji began his journey in the field of mechanical engineering and earned PhD and served in various distinguished universities like NASA and Indian Institute of Science and many more. But his inner calling led him to dedicate his life to yoga and scientific validation for yoga. He has been tireless advocate for the yoga as a tool of healing and well-being. He has pioneered integration of yoga in mainstream healthcare while being the Chancellor of S. Vyasa University. He was the chairman of International Day of Yoga Expert Committee, and he was the guiding force behind the historical International Day of Yoga, and bestowed with many more honors like Padma Shri and Bharat Gaurav, Patanjali Awards, and many more. Shri Dharmasthala College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences takes a profound privilege to recognize Guruji's extraordinary legacy with the Lifetime Achievement Award.
I request Dr. H.R. Nagendra ji to please come forward and take the felicitation chair. A big round of applause for his lifetime achievement in the field of naturopathy and yoga. I now request Pujya Rajashri Dr. D. Virendra Hegde ji to present the Lifetime Achievement Award to Dr. H.R. Nagendra ji in recognition to his exceptional service and contribution to our field.
Thank you, dignitaries. Now, I request respected Dr. H.R. Nagendra ji, Chancellor, S. Vyasa University, Bangalore, to grace us with your few words, sir. Mic.
ಪರಮ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಧರ್ಮಾಧಿಕಾರಿ ವೀರೇಂದ್ರ ಹೆಗಡೆಜಿಯವರೇ, ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಸೋದರ ಸೋದರಿಯರೇ, ಈ ಭವ್ಯಾತಿ ಭವ್ಯ ಈ ವಾತಾವರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ದೇಶ ವಿದೇಶಗಳಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರೋರಿಗೆ ಆದರದ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. My dear brothers and sisters, I welcome all of you to this third international conference on yoga naturopathy. I am so happy that in spite of the challenges that you have been facing, all of you have been able to come from different parts of the country and even from different parts of the world. I congratulate all of you for making this conference a great success. Today, it has become a great necessity in the world to bring the dimensions of non-pharmacological interventions along with pharmacological interventions. It is the integration that is needed today, because the new challenges that we are facing, the non-communicable diseases, cannot be dealt only with medicines, only with pharmacological interventions or surgical interventions. These need a lifestyle change which can only solve the problems. Modern medicine, no doubt, had its great achievements in the last century, where we were able to deal with infectious and contagious diseases effectively by vaccines, by antibiotics, from various surgical interventions that came up. Therefore, the WHO was announcing that yes, we are going to bring health for all by 2000. But what happened? At the end of the last century, we found the emergence of the NCDs in a very big way. Asthma, diabetes, hypertension, heart problem, epilepsy, migraine, irritable bowel syndrome, cancer, AIDS, and a large number of psychiatric challenges all have started mounting up day by day, day by day. In spite of the tremendous research that has undergone in the field of modern medicine, we have no solution. Once a diabetic, ever a diabetic. Once you get hypertension, you must go on taking medicine for life. If you have cancer, your days of number have come to pass. Why? In spite of the tremendous achievements of modern research, modern medicine, why this has happened? There is a fundamental reason for that. I always have been mentioning that the reason is our lack of knowledge about the NCDs. Modern medicine based in modern science started 400 years back when Newton and Descartes started the ball rolling. By wonderful research, we started understanding about the entire world. Systematically, one by one, and over 400 years, we have understood everything about this physical world. Everything in the physical world is all made of molecules. Molecules are made of atoms. Atoms made of protons, neutrons, electrons, fundamental particles, and everything made out of packets of energy. You can calculate how much of energy is given matter. E equals mc square. Then we also understood the laws that govern them. Newton's laws of motion, which you all have learnt in high school days. This is called deterministic approach, classical mechanics. But when you go to extremely high speeds, like an electron swirling around the nucleus with velocities nearing the velocity of light, then the deterministic approach fails. You have to go to the higher laws called quantum mechanics, probabilistic mechanics. What is the difference? If I leave an object here, it is going to come down. But if you leave an electron, electron can go up, go to the front, to the back, to the right or left. It can go in all fronts. It develops like a globe. So you cannot say where will be the electron after 1 second. It can be here, it can be here, it can be far away. We can only talk about probability of finding the electron here is 1%. Probability of finding the electron there is 0.01%. But you can calculate the probability by the probability function, that's Schrödinger equation. All that we understood. Therefore, anything physical, we have been a big success. Putting man on the moon, building skyscrapers, underwater tunnels, information technology, the drones, and whatnot. Information technology. We have been able to condense the whole globe into a single village. All that we have been able to achieve. Similarly, large number of pharmacological interventions and surgical, 5,000 types of surgeries available today. You can replace every part of the body, and even we are racing to change our genes themselves, to bring the gene therapy and bring the change. All that we have done. But what is happening to science? Science is in a turning point. It is trying to understand things which are beyond the physical. Is there something like prana? What is it that we call as mind? Is mind only a functioning of the brain? Can mind exist without the brain and the body? What is it that we call as intellect, emotions, consciousness? Do gods and goddesses exist? Devils and Pijasa, do they exist? Into this region of subtlety and causality, modern science is growing. If it took 400 years for us to understand the physical grosses of this universe, how long it takes to understand the whole of this creation? Maybe thousands of years, we don't know. So any challenge related to these subtler and causal dimensions of this universe, we have no solution. And stress, modern NCDs belong to this category. Whether diabetes or hypertension, stress or cancer, they all are not merely physical. They are multidimensional. No doubt, physical trauma can cause stress, food challenges can change, but more important, mental restlessness, emotional upsurges, deep-rooted psychological conflicts, all are at the base of these modern challenges that we are facing today. And our challenges are multidimensional. Our solution in modern science is one-dimensional. How can you solve? That is where we have been a failure. What is the way out? It's here India comes into picture. Thousands of years back, our ancient masters understood the whole of this creation. They understood that we not only have this physical body, we have 4 more bodies. This physical body is Annamaya Kosha, then we have Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnana, Anandamaya Kosha. We all have 5 bodies. Similarly, the entire universe is not only the physical universe that we see, featured by electromagnetic field, quantum field, but beyond that we have the bioprosmic field or the pranic field. Encompassing that much bigger than that is the astral or the mind field. Then we have the intellectual or the information field. And we have the bliss field. All these fields are in continual interaction. A change in one brings a change in others. Therefore, if we have to understand the root cause of the NCDs and others, we have to have the total knowledge base. In this total knowledge base, our ancient masters found all the cause for these modern ailments are rooted in Manomaya Kosha as Adi. And Adi percolates down with uncontrolled speed of mind down to Pranamaya Kosha, causing imbalances in all the 5 pranas. Then it comes down to the physical body, causing the imbalance between the left and the right brain, autonomic imbalance, endocrine imbalance, and imbalances set into all parts of the body, causing the challenges. Unless we remove the root cause of the disease, we can never think of the solution. Therefore, it is here that yoga, naturopathy, and our ancient wisdom base contained in AYUSH systems can give the solution. So Swami Vivekananda said, therefore, combine the best of the East with the best of the West. Don't neglect the tremendous knowledge base that we have in the Eastern wisdom base. But also we don't have to neglect the Western thing. Combine the both, and that's how we can develop. So with this vision, our Puja Hegadeji has been able to bring the education system into the medical field, into the naturopathy field, yoga field, and has been a pioneer. And I congratulate TM for making this possible and for his great wisdom, through whom we have been able to bring in the country the wonderful collaboration of both the dimensions. One side we have got medical colleges, dental colleges, life sciences, allied sciences, nursing colleges, all on one front. Another front we have yoga, naturopathy, dimensions. And look at his vision. And hardly any other Swamijis of the lower have been able to bring this vision to action. Therefore, I place on record our grateful thanks to Namaskar to you for bringing this naturopathy and yoga here into STM and into all dimensions. And the time has come that we have to bring integration of both the systems. Medicine has been the thing that is to be done. So in all our medical colleges, now yoga, naturopathy dimensions have to come up. Only then we can think of prevention of diseases, promotion of positive health. It is very necessary that we have to prevent diseases instead of building big hospitals and giving all the things to deal with them. We should prevent diseases. This is what we have been pleading in the Planning Commission, and the Planning Commission has decided, yes, we are going to allot enough funds for this thing, and nearly 20% of the health budget has been put for the prevention of disease, promotion of positive health. By 1.5 lakh wellness centers that have come up in the country is going to grow. Into all these dimensions, our teachers, our alumni of yoga and naturopathy should bring that wisdom base that they learn here to see that it develops nicely. And we have to meet the challenges of the modern era by taking up. India is growing very fast in diabetes. It is becoming the diabetic capital of the world. Therefore, our Honorable Prime Minister said, we should prevent India becoming the diabetic capital in the world. We should not go beyond China, which is number one in the world. So we took a pan-India study throughout the country with the help of a lot of our alumni and naturopathy doctors all over the world. 2.5 lakh of people in the country. We did this thing and brought out wonderful results. We published nearly 40 research papers. And now we are heading for hypertension. In that, again, I welcome all of you to join hands from various parts of the country to deal with another dimension, hypertension. This is how we have to move forward and see that integration takes place in the country to prevent diseases by lifestyle change, and we have to work on these things. Therefore, on this very auspicious day when we are celebrating this wonderful third international conference in yoga and naturopathy, where we have to bring the lifestyle change to prevent diseases, to promote positive health, which is the need of the hour today. And then India can lead the world. India can show to the world that yes, this is the way to move forward. But look at what is happening, unfortunately. The drug culture has increased, and the gun culture has increased, and the NCDs have increased, and the drug is increasing so rampantly. United States is getting shattered by the drug culture. And again, in this, we congratulate our Pujya Hegdeji for bringing such wonderful ways by which we were able to deal with these drugs, various drinks and others. With lakhs of people, he has been able to bring this wisdom to see that we can prevent and also deal with these challenges that we are facing in terms of drug culture and the drinks and other alcoholic things and smoking things. He has done a wonderful work. Last time when I was here, he was able to bring thousands and thousands of people who came and said how their families have been completely revamped and they have been able to stop their drinking and smoking and drug dimensions. So this we have to take it as a national challenge. And recently, I was talking with an imams that we should take up this mental challenge of the psychiatric problems one side and on the other side to deal with the drug menace. Increasing so much in Punjab. Here in Kerala, it is rampant. Haryana, I was finding that it's increasing so much. And we should take this as a big thing. And the director of the imams also has said, yes, we'll come forward and we will do these things. And with your help, with the model that we have developed here, we will work out a new model as to how we can deal with these challenges of drug culture, drinks, smoking, and apart from that, the major psychedelic drugs that are coming up, which are shattering our children. Therefore, it's a very, very necessary thing. Under your guidance, under your entire patronship, you will all work together as a combined whole to see that we deal with this challenge of drug menace when it is increasing. And naturally, we cannot take up such a strict thing as in Singapore or Dubai, where they have said that anybody who comes and found drug culture, they have capital punishment. India cannot do that. But we have to evolve our own methods of democratic system to see that. And we have done wonderful work in this direction and very thrilled about it. And we should work together to develop a new model. And with the brilliance of our wonderful naturopathy doctors and Dr. Naveen and Dr. Manjunath and Prashant Shetty and all the pioneers in this field with Raghavendra Rao, we will develop systematic development of the protocols that are needed to deal with this drug menace in the whole encounter. So let us take this as a way of life. In this, let this conference evolve the method to see whether we can work out such a protocol to deal with that and how we can spread throughout the country. And Ministry of AYUSH is coming forward to use the AYUSH to deal with that. Similarly, even I was talking to Nadaji and also Ministry of Health and others to see that this should happen, and we'll all work together to deal with these things effectively. Namaskar, Dhanyavad. Thank you very much for calling me here.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us, and your gracious presence has brought us immense joy and more power to us. Thank you.
We now move on to another significant milestone of this conference, the release of compendium on research-based management of various diseases through naturopathy and yoga, which includes published research articles that reflect the depth and scientific strength of our ancient healing practices. To mark this important moment, I humbly request Shri Brijesh Chauta, Honorable Member of Parliament, Dakshina Kannada, to kindly release the compendium and share these valuable contributions with the wider community. This release stands as a testament to the integration of tradition, research and evidence-based healing. This valuable volume covers metabolic and endocrine disorders, cardiovascular diseases, neuromuscular conditions, gastrointestinal and reproductive health, respiratory and autoimmune diseases, as well as studies on healthy individuals as preventive care, providing easy access and structured reference for all the undergraduates and postgraduate students, serving as a bridge between clinical practice and research excellence in yoga and naturopathy. I now request Honorable Member of Parliament Shri Brijesh Chauta to kindly address the gathering and share his thoughts with us.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಶ್ರೀ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳ ಮಂಜುನಾಥೇಶ್ವರ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರೋಪತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಯೋಗಿಕ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಉಜಿರೆ ಇವರು ಆಯೋಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಈ 3ನೇ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನ ಯೋಗ ಮತ್ತು ನ್ಯಾಚುರೋಪತಿ 2025 ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆಯನ್ನು ನೆರವೇರಿಸಿರುವಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ HR ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರ ಅವರೇ, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳದ ಧರ್ಮಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಪೂಜ್ಯರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಡಿ ವೀರೇಂದ್ರ ಹೆಗಡೆ ಅವರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ರಾವ್ ಅವರೇ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ನವೀನ್ KV ಅವರೇ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಅವರೇ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಾಬು ಜೋಸೆಫ್ ಅವರೇ, ಶ್ರೀ ಹರ್ಷೇಂದ್ರ ಹೆಗಡೆ ಅವರೇ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸತೀಶ್ ಚಂದ್ರ ಅವರೇ, ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರೇ, ಶ್ರೇಯಸ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮುಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಈ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ ಮತ್ತು ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನದ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ? ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ನೋ ಮಚ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯೋಗ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರೋಪತಿ. ನಾನು ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಅವರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತನಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವಿಷಯ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ. ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದಿಷ್ಟೇ, 2014 ನಂತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಈ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಈ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಗಮನವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇದನ್ನು ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಲೈಫ್, ವಿಚ್ ವಾಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ಅ ಟೈಮ್. ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದ ಭಾಗ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಆದ್ಯತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಅವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಅದು 2014ರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯುಷ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರತ್ಯೇಕ ಇಲಾಖೆಯನ್ನು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸುವುದರಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಇಂಟರ್ವೆನ್ಷನ್ಸನ್ನು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಇಲಾಖೆಗೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. 2014ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಡೆಡಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯನ್ನು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಥನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದವನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ 2017ರಲ್ಲಿ ದೆಹಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅದರ ಫೇಸ್ 2 ಅನ್ನು 2024ರಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷ್ನಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಸೆಂಟರನ್ನು ಜಾಮ್ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ 2022ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಾನು ಈ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದ ಸಂಸದನಾದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇ ಮಾದರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷ್ನಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಂಟರನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಉದ್ದೇಶವನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಳೆದ 1 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ದೆಹಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯುಷ್ ಸಚಿವರು, ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಹತ್ರನೂ ಮಾತನಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳದ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ಡೆಡಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷ್ನಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ನ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಇಟ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್. ಇವತ್ತು ಜಾಮನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಕೆಲಸಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಅಂತ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದು ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳ ಮತ್ತು ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳದ ಮಂಜುನಾಥೇಶ್ವರ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಈ ದಿಸೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ತುಂಬ ಮೊದಲೇ ಈ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇವತ್ತು ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳ ಮಂಜುನಾಥೇಶ್ವರ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕ್ಲೇಮ್ ಟು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಅವರು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ದೇಶದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಾಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಸ್ಟ್ರುಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಷನರ್ಸ್ ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥವ್ರು ಆಗಿರೋದ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷ್ನಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದಲೂ ನಾವು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಆಗಿಯೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಒತ್ತಡದಿಂದಲೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಧರ್ಮಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭಾ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಕೂಡ ಆಗಿರೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಬಂದು ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷ್ನಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಸೆಂಟರನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮೇಜರ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಆಯುಷ್ ಮಿಷನನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಇದು ಆಯುಷ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್, ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಡಿರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಆಯುಷ್ ಮಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಆಯುಷ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಆಯುಷ್ ಗ್ರಿಡ್ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಆದಂಥ IT ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಬೋನನ್ನು ಆಯುಷ್ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಜೋಡಿಸುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆದಂಥ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಅವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕಳೆದ 10 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಯೋಗ ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು AI ಅನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇದನ್ನು ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ರೀಚ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಕೋಡಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡೈಸೇಷನ್ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಆಯುಷ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಪೋರ್ಟಲನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಕಳೆದ 10 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ 43,000ಕ್ಕಿಂತಲೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಆ ಆಯುಷ್ ಪೋರ್ಟಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಕೋಡಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷ್ನಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನು ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಟರ್ಮಿನಾಲಜೀಸನ್ನು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಕೋಡಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷ್ನಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷ್ನಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನನ್ನು WHO ISD 11 ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಯವರು ಅವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಓವರಾಲ್ ಡಿರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡುವ ಒಂದು ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಉದ್ದೇಶವನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಆಯುಷ್ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ, ಯೋಗ ಮತ್ತು ನ್ಯಾಚುರೋಪತಿ ಈಗ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯುನಾನಿ, ಸಿದ್ಧ ಮತ್ತು ಉಳಿದ ಹೋಮಿಯೋಪತಿಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಭಾಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಸಿಯನ್ನು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಒಬ್ಬ ನಾಯಕ ಇವತ್ತು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ವಿತ್ ಬಿಲೀಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ನೇತೃತ್ವ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಡೇ ಆಫ್ ಯೋಗ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ಬಿನ್ ಡನ್ ಬೈ ಅವರ್ ಹಾನರಬಲ್ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಯೋಗ ದಿನದ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ದ ರೀಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಯೋಗ ಈಸ್ ಸೋ ವೈಡನ್ ದಟ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಯೋಗವನ್ನು ಕಲಿಯುವ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಯೋಗವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಗ್ಲೋಬಲಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಆಯುಷ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಆಸ್ ಸೈನ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ MOU ವಿತ್ 24 ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್, 24 ದೇಶಗಳ ಜೊತೆ ಆಯುಷ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ನ MOUಸನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಆಯುಷ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಲ್ ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ವಿನಂತಿ, ಇವತ್ತು ಇಫ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಸನ್ರೈಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಆಯುಷ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಎನ್ಕರೇಜಸ್ ಯು ಟು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಯುವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ in a sector which is the sunrise sector, which also will create a lot of career opportunities and globally recognized career opportunity anta kuda ee sandarbhadalli helike bayastade. Just to put some figures in front of you, Ayush sector grew from 2.85 billion in 2014 to 43.4 billion in 2025 anta ee sandarbhadalli helike bayastade. That is the scope which is there in a sector which is very Indian, which is very ours and which can naturally be ಆರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭವನ್ನು ಹಾರೈಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳದ ಮಂಜುನಾಥೇಶ್ವರ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದಿಕ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಆಯೋಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಐ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಹೋಪ್ ದಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಮತ್ತು ಹೊಸ ಹುರುಪಿನೊಂದಿಗೆ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಯೋಗ ಮತ್ತು ನ್ಯಾಚುರೋಪತಿಯ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಹೊಸ ಹುಮ್ಮಸ್ಸು ಹುರುಪಿನೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಭಾರತದ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನ ಪದ್ಧತಿಯನ್ನು ಜಗತ್ತಿಗೆ ಕಲಿಸಿಕೊಡುವ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನ ಸಾರ್ಥಕತೆಯನ್ನು ಪಡೀಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹಾರೈಸ್ತಾ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಆಯೋಜಕರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಶುಭ ಹಾರೈಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರುವಂಥ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಸಿಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ರಿಯಲಿ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆರ್ ಐದರ್ ಹಿ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ರಿಯಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್, ದಟ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ. ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆಯಾಗಿ ಐ ಕಂಗ್ರ್ಯಾಚುಲೇಟ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಸಚ್ ಅ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಹೋಪ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾರೈಸ್ತಾ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಕಾವಂದರಿಗೆ ವಂದಿಸ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್, ಜೈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ತಮ್ಮ ತುರ್ತು ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳ ನಡುವೆಯೂ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಮೇಲಿನ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಗೌರವದಿಂದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿ ಶುಭ ಹಾರೈಸಿದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಬ್ರಿಜೇಶ್ ಚೌಟ ಇವರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಸಮರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ.
I want to proudly take an opportunity to convey that established in 1989 by the visionary leadership of our Dharmadhikari Shri Kshetra Dharmasthala Dr. D. Virendra Hegde ji, SDM College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences stands as a premier institution of naturopathy and yogic education. Our college offers programs including Bachelor's of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences, MD in Clinical Naturopathy, Clinical Yoga and Diet and Nutrition, and doctoral programs.
ತಮ್ಮ ತುರ್ತು ಕಾರ್ಯದ ನಿಮಿತ್ತ ತೆರಳ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಬ್ರಿಜೇಶ್ ಚೌಟ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯೋರ್ ಗ್ರೇಷಿಯಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್.
Our institution operates 3 state-of-the-art of teaching hospital, Shantivana Dharmasthala, Saukyavana in Parika Udupi, Kshemavana in Bengaluru. The Ministry of Ayush Government of India has designated our institute of Center of Excellence in Lifestyle Disorders in 2016. Over 150 publications in peer-reviewed journals and thousands of patients are being cured in our hospitals, and our college has taken an intake of 120 graduate students and 25 postgraduate students each year from 28 states and 4 countries, and has produced over 10,000 qualified professional doctors. As a document of all this, we have made a souvenir, and today is the day to bring light into this treasure. I request Shri D. Hashendra Kumar Sir, Vice President, SDME Society, to unveil the souvenir to the world.
here's the souvenir of 3rd International Conference on Yoga and Naturopathy. A big round of applause.
Now, I request respected Hashindra Kumar Sir, Secretary of SDM Society, to address the gathering.
I request all the participants to kindly be seated. Do not move forward. Now, we come to the digitalization complete records of alumni release. Now, it takes place. I request Dr. Babu Joseph to reveal the digitalized complete record of alumni of SDM College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences, Ujjire. A big round of applause, please. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Babu Joseph, former Director of National Institute of Naturopathy, Pune, to address the gathering.
Respected Dr. Virendra Hegdeji, respected Guruji, I think all 4 guides of mine on evidence-based naturopathy and all other dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, I think it is my day today because of the caption of the conference, Body Heals Itself. I think people who know more closer to me will agree with me because all the 48 years of my practice was to propagate this idea that body heals itself. And I am in a way fortunate to be the student of Dr. B. Venkatrao and Dr. Vijayalakshmi, who had given enough of strength or communicated enough of strength into our hearts to practice the true science of naturopathy with the basic principle that body heals itself. After coming here today, I have prepared a note for the students of naturopathy, which will be circulated either on this evening or tomorrow to you. Only in a way, I am unfortunate to learn many of the allied sciences which is taught to you today. But then there is a conflict. What you learned today and what I learned yesterday or the previous year. How naturopathy could survive all these years, that you should understand what is the secret of naturopathy, what is true science of naturopathy, and then the confidence comes to you, enough of confidence to keep yourself in the foremost position than any other physicians in the world, being a yoga naturopathy physician. Because in itself, yoga naturopathy is a complete science which can heal or which can give enough healing to any of the disease conditions that the world is suffering today. But in a way, I don't know how far you are confident to practice the true science of naturopathy, because you may be confused because of the different sciences taught to you. But I am very confident from the beginning till today. As I told, as I was blessed to have the education from Puja Venkatrauji and Dr. Vijayalakshmi, that there was no doubt in our life. All these 48 years of practice, I had no doubt that I can clearly apply the true science of naturopathy, get good results or promising results. So I would request at this stage, I told I will be circulating a note to you, but otherwise I request you to be proud to be a yoga naturopathy physician, which is the best science in the world. Thank you.
I request our beloved principal, Dr. Prashant Shetty sir, to give a memento as a token of love to Dr. Babu Joseph, the former director of National Institute of Naturopathy, Pune. Thank you so much, sir. We now present the release of special compendium, a curated collection of newspaper clippings and media coverage that chronicles the milestone events and the achievements of our esteemed institution, SDM College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences, Ujire. To release this meaningful completion, I request Dr. Manjunath, Vice Chancellor of SVasa University, and Dr. Raghavendra Rao, Director of CCRYN, kindly release a special newspaper clippings and media coverage album. Special newspaper clippings and media coverage which chronicles our milestone of SDM College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Manjunath, Vice Chancellor of SVasa University, to address the gathering. Dr. Manjunath, sir, over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and it's my privilege to be here in my own mother organization. I've studied here in the early 90s, the second batch student of SVasa SVasa, as well as SDM College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences. These are the two organizations. I have studied only in two organizations, and proud to be back here in this fantastic place. I was just showing Puja Nagendra Guruji the places where we have done all the studies, including Siddhavana Gurukula, where the whole journey has started, and feels proud to see the growth and development of our own SDM College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences. Thanks to our own Pujya Virendra Hegadeji. I don't know, we can proudly call the father of modern naturopathy, if there is somebody, that is our own Pujya Virendra Hegadeji. There was a time where naturopathy was almost sinking, when people believed that naturopathy is no more going to exist. That's when the belief and the trust of our Pujya Hegadeji kept this system alive, and today we are proudly bringing 2,000 plus delegates for a conference, and this system has spread across the world. I was talking to the Honorable Member of Parliament earlier. He was asking that this system of medicine called naturopathy and yoga, is it acceptable worldwide? Is it only there in India, etc.? Then I said that more than India, it is more accepted across the world. At least in USA itself, around 23 states of United States of America have a license to practice yoga and naturopathy. What more can we ask for? That's the beauty of our own system of medicine. I am going to talk once again at 2 o'clock, so I'm not going to take any further time. Once again, offering my salutations to Pujya Hegadeji, Pujya Guruji, all the dignitaries on the dais, and each one of you who have contributed to the system. My great thanks and salutations, and looking forward to seeing all of you once again in the afternoon. Thank you.
Thanks to Dr. Manjunath sir, who is a wonderful blend of researcher, teacher and a visionary person. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Raghavendra Rao, Director of CCRYN, to address the gathering.
Pranams, Namaskar, good morning to all of you. Respected Pujya Virendra Hegadeji, Dr. H.R. Nandaji, my colleagues and dignitaries on the dais, faculty and students. I am proud to be here once again as an alumni of this institution. I bring greetings from the Ministry of AYUSH and Central Council for Research in Yoga and Naturopathy for this August gathering. And due to the events which unfolded in the last week, our Honorable Minister, our Honorable Secretary could not attend this conference. They were supposed to be at Delhi. So on their behalf, I extend my warm welcome to all of you. I'm very happy that a lot of alumni of SDM are here from different parts of the world as well from different parts of our country. It's very good to see the alumni here, all the old faces here, once again at this particular gathering. And I wish all of you to have a very happy conference and take away the experience and knowledge of our seniors so that you can develop your bright future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presence and the guidance. Now, we move on to an important event of release of Directory of Naturopaths, a comprehensive guide that brings together the details of naturopathy professionals. To officially release this, I request Dr. Naveen KV, National President, Enigma, Bangalore. We have Dr. Vivek Bharatiya, CMO Arogya Mandir, Raipur, Chhattisgarh, to explain about the same.
Respected dais and honored audience, it's truly an honor to stand before you today as we officially launch the Enigma Directory, a vision turned into reality. This directory is not merely a compilation of names or contacts. It is celebration of our collective identity, shared knowledge, and unwavering commitment to the field of naturopathy and yogic science. Enigma, the Indian Naturopathy and Yoga Graduates Medical Association, symbolizes the strength, unity, and future of our profession. This directory serves as a bridge that connects every member, fosters collaboration, and amplifies our collective voice. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all those who contributed to the making of this directory. I'll give you a quick guide how to use this directory. The first page you see is a home page. Second page is a national directory. Once you click into the national directory, there are options to filter by state, city, and name. So let us filter through a particular city. Beltangadi will select here. And once you click into it, once you scroll down, you'll find all the doctors who are practicing in Beltangadi city. And if you want to know more about the doctors, you want to know the contact details, you have to press the read more option. There will be option to put a password that will be given to you once you are the part of directory or you are in the directory. Then you will get all the details of the doctor present in the directory. Next part is the international directory. Again, you can filter by place and name. Here, suppose we take up a place, Dubai. So if you click Dubai, you'll find all the doctors, their qualifications, and the services what they are offering in the page. Once again, to know more about that, you have to get the details. Same password option will come to get the details. And the last page is the directory form. If you are not in the directory, you can get yourself by enrolling this form, or if you are in the directory and you want to update any of the details, you can just fill this form. This will be verified, and then finally you will be seen on the directory, and you will be listed in directory. So that's how you can easily use the directory. We are going to add up more elements, especially adding up more colleges to this. One of the page will be a college page where all the colleges across India will be displayed. So thank you so much. Now I request Dr. Naveen to take up the further.
Thank you, sir. It's a great initiative. I now request Dr. Naveen KV, National President of Enigma, to address the gathering.
Namaste. Puja Virendra Heggade ji, our own Guruji, Arshana, and my colleagues, friends, students. It's a home ground. We are often here sharing all our experiences and expertise that we gather elsewhere. We wait, all of us wait to bring it back to SDM, because SDM is a mothership for yoga and naturopathy community. And on this day, in fact a very auspicious day that we are here, the Buddha Purnima day, the day Lord Buddha was born, enlightened, and all over the world for 2,587 years, we've been celebrating the teachings of Buddha. It's so close to us as yoga and naturopathy community that we work and live out of contemplation. Taking inspiration from that to have this conference, student meet and alumni meet, to have launched and have a week-long festival celebration, deliberations on growth and development of yoga and naturopathy is indeed a pleasure, a privilege, and we thank our Hegdeji for all of that, creating this platform once again. SDM, as I said, is a mothership, has achieved all the milestones of yoga and naturopathy, the largest UG, PG, PhD, fellowship, Center for Excellence, one of the very few Center for Excellences offered by Department of AYUSH or Ministry of AYUSH, which actually gave us infrastructure grant to have a building for exclusively to conduct research, gave us money for equipments, naturopathy treatment equipments, which is very rare. And we have been able to run this thanks to the entire team of Dr. Prashant and the co-investigators in Dr. Shiva Prasad, Dr. Geeta, Dr. Sujata, in getting through this Center for Excellence through the COVID. And I must add here that with all that, within 3.5–4 years, the Center for Excellence project is completed. Now it's very hard to complete a government project, and I take this as a special contribution and achievement of this institution have been completed, and that's the compendium of 24 papers we saw published, which means this institution is ready for one more Center for Excellence. Congratulations to Dr. Prashant and team. The other melting point in all of our lives of those who have done something in yoga and naturopathy, it is the two institutions, that is SDM and SVyasa. In fact, it's a kind of saying across the country that why is it everything is in Karnataka, that SDM and SVyasa together and everything has to come from there. I think not from today, from the day of B.K. Iyengarji, Patabi Joyce and Krishnamacharya, who taught yoga in Mysore, Maharaja, Karnataka has been the land of yoga, and we just don't celebrate it. In fact, Rishikesh, Haridwar, Varanasi, all of it came much later. I would say, therefore, Karnataka is a capital of modern yoga, and a testimony for that to have SDM, SVyasa in academics and art of living kind of institutions. And in fact, even Jaggiji is a Mysorean, although he is in Coimbatore. So SVyasa, being a melting point, has steered this entire yoga and naturopathy community into an evidence-based practice, evidence-based teaching, and the testimony of that drive of our Guruji is celebrated through his lifetime achievement today. We are all proud of, and we celebrate his wisdom and direction every day. And the other testimony that his wisdom will go for generations is that our own Dr. Manjunath is Vice Chancellor of SVyasa. A big round of applause to have a Vice Chancellor of SDM alumni and my fellow friend. And I was just telling Harshana that Raghavendra Rao is by far, on paper and off the paper, is the best director of all the central councils within the Ministry of AYUSH. both in his academics, in his drive, in his people's management, and I can see the changes in the faces of like Dr. Vadiraj and others ever since he's taken over. Now it is all of our duty to make sure that he stays there long and continues to stabilize our community. It would be not this for yoga and naturopathy or for any system of AYUSH, but for the last 10 years of this paradigm shift, as our Honorable MP mentioned, that is brought by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. A very important statistics in that effect is that before International Day of Yoga, we had about 25 yoga and naturopathy colleges across the country. And after that, we have almost doubled. So we have 60 plus yoga and naturopathy colleges across the country. That is the kind of confidence Prime Minister has been able to give to the students and to the parents to believe that this can be a very rewarding career. And therefore, all our colleges very easily gets filled. SDM at 130 every year. I'm very happy to share one other alumni, our Abhay Shankar Lingegoda in Meerut, who has been a Pro Vice Chancellor and now a Dean after his term. He just messaged me for not being able to come here, and he asked me to share this good news that he now filled 150 students per batch. So by far the largest in the country for a yoga and naturopathy course. So that is the kind of momentum and paradigm shift Honorable Modi ji, Prime Minister Modi ji has given. And we had our Ayush Minister Jadhav ji a couple of months ago here, who really galvanized himself for this system and all of us to dream big, to do more, and to get all the outstanding issues like our central regulation be done in a record time. And we've almost on a weekly basis crossing every milestone, towards which we had this great opportunity of having our Honorable Health Minister Nadda ji to come to this conference, to visit this mothership for himself, experience it firsthand, and then make this outstanding issues easy to solve and cross the milestones that are waiting to be done. And I think we'll have to wait for that, for a next opportunity. Nation comes first, but I'm sure through his message, he's made it very clear that he really wants to come, experience yoga and naturopathy, meet our community, experience Dharmasthala, and take this agenda forward. We also are expecting our Secretary, Rajesh Kotecha ji, Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha ji, who has also been part of our evolution of this regulation, that we are working with him, along with all other developmental issues. We miss him. We hope we will have him in valedictory so that these issues and agendas can go further. We talked about yoga and naturopathy as a most relevant system. Guruji elaborated in his talk. I for one believe always that amongst all Ayush systems, this is something that all our students and physicians must know, that BNYS is the highest possible yoga qualification in the world. There are no courses anywhere in the world for 5.5 years. Even in naturopathy, although naturopathy independently and somewhere together exists, it's a 4-year program. So it is here we have a longest professional medical program, and add MDA 3 years, 8.5 years, and about PhD of about 5 years. So in terms of our academic capital, this country and our yoga and naturopathy community is the largest, which I represent, of about 10,000 physicians and about 10,000 students, which is really forms the largest community. In fact, WNF, World Naturopathy Federation, has formally recognized that India has more than 50 member physicians and member institutions, because we have largest number of colleges and physicians. And unlike other Ayush systems, as I was saying, we have no drug-herb interaction, we have no toxicity issues. So we are truly a non-pharmacological intervention, which is why you see more and more AIIMS embracing yoga and naturopathy, AIIMS making it a formal training and practice, and more yoga and naturopathy research across the world comes from medical setting and by allopathy physicians. So we just have to take this as a great advantage, and therefore we've been proposing that through this IDY from Enigma coordinated effort, we want to work with 60 colleges. Dr. Raghavendra the other day talked to me that he was finding ways and means to formalize this, that at least every college engages 5 medical colleges in and around them, and that becomes about 300 colleges, medical colleges. We have 150 listed medium, large yoga and naturopathy hospitals, and if we start engaging 5 allopathy medical hospitals around them, that's again about 1,500. So we can really engage medical community better than any Ayush professionals, and we should take the advantage of Yoga Day and Naturopathy Day to this effect. The colleges I see as a great opportunity. These are 5.5-year cohort students living yoga and naturopathy lifestyle in their prime youth between 18 and 22. At 18 and 22, we know how let loose otherwise the students want to be. But here in Ayush in general and specifically in yoga and naturopathy, we get up at 5, start with yoga, end with prayer at 6:30. Unprecedented lifestyle of any student in that age group. So this should be a melting point of Indian cultural values, cultural medicine, cultural lifestyle. So we must be the biggest contributor of flagship programs of Honorable Modi ji, of Fit India, Khelo India, and now the Olympic Association of India has formally got Yogasana into its fold. So I see more and more all of our colleges taking lead in all of these initiatives and be seen across all the domains. So with that, we have largest alumni. In the beginning it was full. I was telling Harshana that it is so hard to get alumni come on their own cost, leave their profession, take gap of 3, 4, 5 days. All of you are here, welcome, and you are the ones who have really made this college proud. There are 3,500 students passed out of SDM, I'm told by Prashant so far, and each one of you have treaded new paths. We are leaders in research, clinical practice, medical education, and in wellness initiatives, be it cruise or any domain. And I salute all the contributions of our SDM alumni and welcome all of you on behalf of every physician and student as Enigma being a co-organizer of this conference. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Moving on further. Shantakaram Karuna Sagaram Dharma Sthapana Tatparam Virendra Lokahitarthaya Sevayam Param Gurum. With profound honor and privilege, I offer my salutations to Paramapuchya Rajashri Dr. D. Virendra Hegde ji, who is an ocean of compassion, ever engaged in upholding dharma, a teacher unmatched in service, and the one who lives for the welfare of people. I kindly request you to bless us with the presidential address.
Offering my prayers to Lord Manjunath Swami and Raja Janardana Swami of Ujire temple. I recognize the presence of the Guru or the Bhishma of naturopathy and the very senior person, Dr. Nagendra ji, and all other dignitaries on the dais, including our alumni Manjunath, Raghavendra Rao and Naveen, and all our principal, Dr. All the Prashant ji and other concerned with this, and the delegates from different parts of the country and world. There was a discussion whether to postpone this conference because of the situation in the country. But when we invited Mr. Nadda ji and others, they were very happy to accept our invitation, and they told us that this is the way they can have darshan of Lord Manjunath Swami also. So they were all willing to come. But unfortunately, or fortunately for us, the country is gaining importance in the world, and the situation is, we are in the upper hand now. So we are very happy that the country is recognized throughout the world as a very powerful nation, but the dignitaries have to be in Delhi. So we requested Nagendra ji to inaugurate this conference only yesterday. He was in Delhi, he came to Bangalore and immediately has left to Dharmasala, which is very great acceptance of our, and he was very human and concerned about the conference. And we have this conference as an international conference, and none other than it was due to be inaugurated by Nagendra ji. God wanted it, man proposes and God disposes. We wanted it to be done by some minister, but God proposes Nagendra ji to inaugurate as a naturopathist and also as a chancellor of S. Vyasa University. So I thank Shri Nagendra ji for accepting our invitation, coming all the way from Delhi to Dharmasala. I won't say Bangalore to Dharmasala, because you have come yesterday to Bangalore, and from Bangalore you have come to Dharmasala, and inaugurate this conference and give us a good message, which was very important. So we thought that those who have come facing the situation are to be recognized than those who have absent themselves. So Dr. Prashant Sethi said, "Sir, let's go ahead with the conference, because all those delegates who have come cannot be sent back without recognition." So we have recognized you for having come here, and we are very grateful to you for coming and participating in the conference, and our students of BNYS also. Nearly 3,500 students have passed out of this college, and they are all in different places. When the first college was established in Ujire, many asked the question, without drug, how can you cure a person? So the question was, is it possible to have a hospital without the drugs? So we started a hospital also near Netravati, because this campus could not hold this expansion. So today we have 3 hospitals, one at Dharmasala, another at Parika near Manipal, and third at Bangalore. So all these 3 hospitals are functioning and servicing the people, and the theme is body heals itself, return to nature. So we don't need to say anything extra, but say that all our 3 hospitals are working on the same principles and same basis, and we are concentrating on this word, body heals itself, return to nature. This is the slogan we use in all the 3 hospitals. So I just say that Dr. Prashant Sethi has given a momentum to this in Bangalore, and he is always leading the conferences, the college, and we started with 25 students, now we have got 150 students admission. So 25 students in the first few years we didn't have any naturopathists to lead the college, so we had allopathy doctor to lead the college, and now we have our own naturopathist, Dr. Prashant Sethi, as the principal for this. So the word body heals itself, return to nature, is that we should say that we should contribute for our own health. Mostly we say in allopathy, we pay and you cure. This is the slogan, I pay and you cure. When we are sick, we go to the doctors and we throw our hands up and say, whatever you want to do, you do. Either you give us as treatment or surgery or whatever you want, you do, but we will pay you for the treatment you give us. So that is why there's a huge fees that has to be paid for other colleges, but still people prefer to be there. And this conference is again creating confidence in people that body can heal itself, but you have to contribute. You have to contribute for your own health. So our students are now found everywhere in the world. They are in Dubai, they are in the States, everywhere, every part of the world has our students. And all the students, they are well settled and they are not in the mercy of anybody. So I am very happy that the course itself has a potential to grow, and for this conference will boost the students who are presently here and also the ex-students to see that this subject is taken up throughout the world. And we are very happy that the conference is on the two subjects, body heals itself and literature. Body heals itself. So our elders, when there was no medicine, they had their own way of living. They had their own way of treating themselves. But today, because of the science, growth of science, we say we pay you and you cure me. This is not the word which was earlier. Again, we are going back to the word which says, body heals itself and into the nature. So this is the theme of the conference, and I'm very happy that this conference will again boost these words and boost the confidence in every individual. So I wish this conference will be a great success, and the students who are here will be passing out of this college soon will have a lot of confidence in this system, and they need not shift in it, because there is a problem in other systems like Ayurveda. They use English medicine, Western medicine to cure they mix medicines and but in this naturopathy absolutely there is no medicine. So there is no question of mixing up or using other systems medicine for healing. But I say that we have an independent system. We have got our own ways to heal the patients, and the persons who come to the hospital, and I am very sure that this system will grow to great heights. This conference should boost that confidence. All the people here on the stage, Ramchandra Rao and Naveen and they are all in Delhi monitoring the subject in the country, and they are very keen on introducing the subject as it is, not changing the format of this conference. I wish that this system will grow, and all the students who pass out of this college will follow the elders who are on the stage here, and our Joseph is also here. So many leaders are here. So they will follow their footsteps and have confidence in the naturopathy system, and the naturopathy system will grow further. So without taking much of your time, and I have to return to temple duties in Dharmasala, I pray Manjunatha Swami to bless us all, bless this conference, and I pray that the country will be shining again, and with all the war and other things that's happening, we will come out as a shining star for the world. May God bless this country. May Manjunatha Swami bless the conference, and also all the dignitaries. And especially, particularly, Nagendra ji has been very kind to us, and we have honored him with a lifetime achievement. It is not one subject. No, this is the minimum that we can do to Dr. Nagendra ji, minimum that we can do to him. So we have done the minimum, not maximum. The maximum, I think, the government of India can do, and I wish that all the choicest blessings will be showered on him by the government also. May God bless you. May this conference will be successful in the next 5 days.
A heartfelt gratitude to Paramapuchya Rajashri Dr. D. Virendra Hegde ji for the gracious presence and blessing. Now I take this opportunity to invite Dr. Shiv Prasad Shetty, Chief Medical Officer, Shantivana Dharmasthala, Dean Department of Yoga, SDM College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences, Ujjire, for vote of thanks.
Om Shri Manjunatha Nama. Seeking the blessings of Lord Manjunatheshwara, respected chief guest, honorable dignitaries, distinguished delegates and esteemed participants. It's my great honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks of this momentous occasion of 3rd International Conference on Naturopathy and Yoga. First and foremost, a deep reverence and gratitude I thank our beloved President, Dharmadhikari of Shikshat Dharmasthala, Dr. Virendra Hegde ji, President of SDM Society, for gracing us this presence. Sir, your life and work have been guiding light in promoting education, values and holistic health. Your presence today has elevated the dignity of this event and we remain ever grateful to your leadership. Thank you very much, sir. We are immensely privileged to honor Dr. H.R. Nagendra, Chancellor of SVASA University, Bangalore, with Lifetime Achievement Award. Our Guruji, your pioneer work in the field of yoga, combining science and spirituality, has transformed countless lives and given global recognition to Indian tradition of health system. On behalf of all of us gathered here, I offer our deepest respect and warm thanks for your gracious presence and acceptance of this award. We are thankful to Sri Brijesh Chauta, Honorable Member of Parliament of Mangalore constituency, in his absence, for his inspiring words and continued support for traditional system of wellness. I thank Sri Harshendra Kumar, Secretary of SDM Education Society, Trustee of Shantivana Trust. Your tireless efforts and active engagement in every aspect of this conference have been invaluable. Thank you, sir. I extend a warm thanks to Dr. Raghavendra Rao, Director of CCIYN, Minister of AYUSH, New Delhi. Thank you for sharing your deep knowledge and for championing the cause of evidence-based research in yoga and naturopathy. Thank you, sir. I thank Dr. Manjunath NK, Vice Chancellor of SVASA Deemed University, Bangalore. Your academic leadership and vision here in inspiration to entire yoga community. Thank you for your gracious in this occasion. Thank you for your presence. I thank Dr. Naveen KV, National President of Enigma, Bangalore. We acknowledge your leadership and contribution to bringing together young minds in the field of integrative medicine. Thank you. I thank our senior person, former Director of NIN, Dr. Babu Joseph, for gracing this occasion. Thank you, sir. I thank Dr. Satish Chandra. He is the Secretary of SDM Education Society, whose constant support and vision have played a key role in successful organization of this conference. Thank you, sir. I thank Dr. Prashant Shetty, Principal of our college, is the backbone of organizing this conference. Thank you, sir. In our off the dais, we have distinguished guests like our Adalta Anumshaka Mukteswar of Janardana Temple, Sri Saraswati Krishna Padvatnaya, and all the heads of civilians of Ujire. Thank you for coming here and attending our inaugural ceremony. I thank all the heads of institution of SDM Education Society, SDM institutions, board of members of SDM institutions, SDM Education Society, students and faculties of various colleges and principals, and all the colleges of India is gathered here. Thank you one and all for attending this inaugural ceremony. Thank you.
A heartfelt thanks to you too, sir. As we come to the end of this inaugural function, I would request each and everyone to raise for National Anthem and Shanti Mantra.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्ज्वल जलधि तरंग तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु. Dear participants, we kindly request you to remain seated until our esteemed guests have exited the hall. Thank you for your cooperation and patience.